What's up guys, today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on color mixing, liquify, some blur tools, and you're going to combine them to do the tutorial. Feel free to be loose with this, it doesn't have to be exactly the same, have some fun with it. I'm going to start by grabbing the LGBTQ flag. You can feel free to just make your own kind of color palette if there are colors you really like. You can just go ahead and put them all kind of next to each other like that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. So once you have this here in a new layer, you're going to go to filter, liquify. Sometimes it takes a second to load up. These are the settings you want right here. You want a decently sized brush. You're just going to pull it down, pull up. I mean, you can do whatever. This is just what I'm going to do because I think it looks cool. But you can do literally whatever. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So then we're going to go to filter, blur, gaussian blur, and we're going to crank this up. For the background, if you like it kind of like this, like around a 9 or 10, you can go for that. But I like them real blurry, at least for the background, because the colors just all blend really well. So I'm going to make that about the size of my whole screen. I'm going to add a new layer, put this below, pull the paint bucket tool out, which is the G key as a shortcut, because I like black on the background. And I'm going to create another new layer. I'm going to press T for the text tool. And then we are going to open this up, make it pretty big. You can type whatever you want for whatever kind of thing you're involved in. Arts 260. So that is our class. So now you got your text and your background pretty much. You're gonna rasterize these, so you can just right click the layer and rasterize type. Then we're gonna get a new layer. This is where we will start our color mixing. So you press B, which is a shortcut for the brush tool. Then you right click on that. Then you go to mixer brush tool. So click on this, and this is similar to like a stamp tool where you hold down Alt on like a Windows keyboard. I'm not sure what it is on Mac, maybe your Apple button or something. You guys probably know. Then you can click somewhere. Oh, make sure you're on your background layer, which has all the mixed colors. And you click and you see up here in my color palette that I'm getting the mixture of colors. So click around. The size of your brush actually will affect this. So if you make it like, right now mine's 800, I'm not sure why it's not showing that it's bigger, but yeah, you see now I've got the entire piece pretty much if I wanted to make like a rainbow thing. So if I went like that, that's what it would look like. This is a pretty cool tool, but I don't really want the entire thing. Make mine smaller. Take a smaller chunk. It's a decent size. So play around and cover some text. Then we'll go back into the text. You can press W for the wand, I just go with the magic wand because that's easy. But you can hold shift to select multiple letters. Select multiple letters, come back into here, press E for your eraser, and then boom, gonna erase out those two. Press Control D to deselect, and now you get this kind of layering effect going on. So now we're just gonna jump in between. We're gonna go back to the mixer brush. We're gonna jump in between these layers, just pulling color that we like, and then putting it down a little bit, doing whatever you want really. Yeah, so just mess around for a little bit. I like to do some smaller dots around. Put those on the wrong layer, so I'm gonna undo them. Let's get like a really big one. I'm actually gonna make a new layer and put this. I don't like how that looks. I want some darker colors in there. Let's go from here. Something like that. And then we're going to go back to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Now the background amount is probably gonna be too high for this. You can go anywhere from 10 to 20 probably is good to blur this up. And this is pretty much it. This is pretty much your little graphic kind of poster logo. So for the final, just do another one of these essentially, but do more freestyling. If it ends up looking pretty similar, that's fine. But yeah, that's it.